difference. But anyway, in the studios this morning, we do have someone who's been in the movie industry for a while. She's been acting, and I'm sure you have seen her face, and you will say, oh, she's so cute. She's so fine. Quiet there. And at the end of the day,
so beautiful.
You had to drag her into this. You had to for trouble. I will bite your nose. Anyway, we do have someone very special in the studio today, and we'll be giving you one or two things for you guys to know how she is, what she does, how she does what she does, and exactly should I do it or should you do it? No, I will not. I was just
I know.
That's the thing. Let's be cool. So I hope she forgives me because I'm gonna murder her name. All right. Lord help me.
Amen.
Let me not pronounce that one, but I'll say I know how to pronounce this one. Olohi Tarey Esther. Is that true? So what's the first one?
Imolore.
Imolore. Very sweet name. That name, I know what it means, but I will not tell you people. Now, she hails from Edo State, Nigeria, Onwa East local government. Afuze, I think. She's the last child of 3 from her parents, last born. Very problematic human beings. Yeah, she's also a graduate from Ambrose Ali University, Epoma. She studied Library and Information Science 2013 to 2016 and graduated with a second-class upper degree. Her movie career started in 2013. She first started with church plays, as every usual actress starts up, and stage plays and slowly moved into the movie industry. When? 2019. Her first movie role was Love Me. I'll take that again. Her first movie role was Love Me. I'm putting a hand on my chest. Thank you. Followed by Way Back featuring Esther Audu, Maureen Solomon, and many, many others. Now, in 2023, she went for a reality TV show, Movie Chefs, and she featured in different movies, Decent Sinners, Compound Wahala, Palava. She's also featured in different skits with known skit makers. Now, let's move over to the movie side of the whole thing. Now, she was starred in a movie titled Something Must Kill a Man. My people do with me. Now, that movie, Something Must Kill a Man, was actually one of her best movies, and is still one of her best till this date. Now, featuring Ukiri Anunobi alongside other amazing actors. Now, she worked alongside Rotimi Salami in a movie titled Ayamatanga. Yeah. And she moved on to her first cinema project,
Isakaba Returns. You remember that? If you remember that movie, yeah.
Yes. Now, the movie starred amazing actors such as Chidi Mokeme, Baba Rex, Fina, Mark Angel, Alex Osifo, Chiwetelagu, Benjamin Olaye, Sam Dede, Regina Daniels, and many, many other amazing actors. She's also worked with Baba Rex in 2 of his recent projects, Mad Neighbors and Perfect Karma. In fact, I'm on Perfect Karma now, so yes, I'm going to be putting more eyes on that one. Now, she also worked with Mycon Maker in a movie titled Hit or Miss. Her list of movies in 2024 is countless already, and now we wish her all the best we can. Also, more to come ahead. Help me welcome this very beautiful actress to the studio, Olohi Tarey Esther. That's what we're going to call her.
Welcome. You look so beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You know, Edo people have this complexion. They are always light skinned. Most of them are so light skinned, and they always look beautiful. And they have this tribal mark. Well, I'm not saying any.
Well, mine is not visible.
Okay, yours is on the side, I guess.
Not really. It's a little twitch here, but you can't see it except you have light. Like.
Replace that. Remove him from
Please don't put twitch on your face. Before that twitch, you will start thinking that it's one.
Move him.
Move. Twitch you.
After you start begging for pictures.
I will beg you. You know, by the time I call him my sherry cocoa, my sugar pie.
Thank God you didn't call me any of those names.
And my put you. He will send them.
Anyways, this one will be asking you 1 or 2 questions just to get to know you properly. Now, you have been on the sets of so many movies and you've been able to read.
Yes.
Now, on the set of movies, we have something called ego. A lot of people with diverse ethnicities come together to sit in one space, read scripts, act it out, and all that.
Yeah.
How is it possible for you to be an actress, and a very good one at that, and still be able to deal with and manage certain egos, especially from those who have started acting before you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning to you.
Thank you for this platform. It's not easy, I'll be honest. It's not easy, but it starts from within. What you are is what you are. No matter how much you meet up with new people, if you're the type of person that you're humble naturally, if you like meet people with a lot of pride, people that are rude, you still be you. So I've met senior colleagues who are proud. Like their legs do not touch the ground, and if they're reading scripts with you, you look like, am I sure I'll be able to deliver? Because of the way they are carrying themselves. But keep being you. Keep being you. I've been able to manage over the years by being me, and over time they end up bending for me.
Backwards or how?
No, not backwards.
Okay,
if you're being real,
over
time they get to blend. They just find themselves, and some are very stubborn, they won't blend.
That's the truth.
That's true.
They won't blend. So you just have to deal.
Okay. Now, professionally, your career started in 2019 from your profile. Now, all those while, you've encountered challenges, things that have that are actually meant to put you down or maybe to stop pushing your career further. So, can you tell us about those challenges that you've experienced that you would have said, no, this is the end of this road, but no, here you are?
Well, they are countless, but I will list just a few. First off, this thing that comes with, if you do not sleep with some certain set of people, you can't get some scripts. You can't fly. So initially, my dad was like, you can't go into acting. Because
we actually coming to that question.
I only studied theater and media arts. I'm very interested in that one. And he was like, he gave me a list of female actors in the industry and said, look at their lifestyle, look at this, you can go into acting, blah blah. But I have coconut head. So I I had my way, I maneuvered my way, and I started acting. But my first challenge was, oh, you're beautiful, you have to be in my bed before I can give you that role. And me being me, I do not want to do that. So at some point, I withdrew from acting because the pressure was much. At every set I go to, somebody wants to have a kind of knowledge of me. Somebody wants to do this. So nobody was looking at my talents. That, oh, okay, she's good. She can deliver. She can do this. No. Come and show your bed skills first before you get, the rolling skills.
I'm so sorry.
And
can we take you out of this studio?
Never. It's paining me now.
And that was one of my biggest challenge. Then moving on, the fact that people are quick to stereotype their dudes.
Edo people and broom.
Yeah, so I had that stereotype thing, and they're like, no, once you do, where are you from? And another thing happened with language. Can you speak other tribes? Can you do this? It was also a barrier. Can you speak Yoruba? I cannot speak Yoruba. Can you do this? So you can't feature in some certain movies because you cannot flow in some certain languages. So that was also a restriction. But my major restriction was the first one. Having to, be in people's bed just to get script. Even down to crew members want to have knowledge of you. Because, don't worry, I'll talk to my Oga on your behalf. Imagine sound guy is telling you, don't worry now.
Imagine.
I can talk to Oga, just come on. Are you being serious right now?
Oh my God.
So it was that bad. And then a lot of female actors are desperate. What you are not willing to do, thousands want to do it.
Yes.
They'll put it out there for you that if you're not ready, then step aside. Other people want to do it. So it makes you look like you're not serious or you're not passionate about your career. That's why a lot of people went into content creation. Let me start my own thing and build myself up, and over time, what you're trying to hinder me from, I'll get it easily.
So how were you able to overcome these challenges? Now the thing is, like someone said the other time, this is the script and this is the bed. You choose the one you want. You have those experiences already. In fact, your bag is full of it. How were you able to overcome these challenges, and you are still here now? And I know about movie chef, so how were you able to overcome and being on this platform right now?
Okay, so first off, it wasn't easy. Like I said, I backed out for a while. I stopped acting. I was like, I couldn't picture the whole thing that how many people do I want to sleep
exactly
with? I sleep with this one today, I sleep with my news is going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. This one will be like no, have it. No, have it. And then how do you raise your head up high to, you know, face crowd and do some certain things? You won't be able to sit in some certain gatherings because everybody has had a bit of you. So I had to withdraw and ask myself, am I ready to do all of this? And I'm like, no. So I went into other stuff. I was doing makeup at some point. I was now a makeup artist on sets.
I know one day your makeup looks so beautiful.
Yeah. So I dropped being an actor and went into being a crew member. And after a while, I could be like, no, I can do better than this person. Now, why am I dulling myself? So just because a thousand is saying that you must sleep on there, doesn't mean that there are no other persons that do not want to, you know, work with you. So I told myself that I was going to work with those that are willing to, you know, explore my talents, not those that want to, you know,
explore your body.
Now, when you talk about exploration of talents here, you know that every movie script differs from the other.
Yes.
Now, different sets also differ from the other ones. Now, in the course of your range and age of professionalism, has there been any script, any particular script that you look at and you tell yourself, no? 1, 2, has there any script that's been very challenging that pushed you over the limits? That you even had to seek help at some point. You went to the mirror, you looked through the mirror,
of course,
said, oh, am I like this? We've had people on set here in the studios, a lot of them, if I'm to count episodes on WhatsApp, we are close to 200. So we've had actors, actresses come and say there were some that pushed them, some cried. I remember there's one, Niniola, what's his name?
Which
I've forgotten his name, but he did say at some point that there's this movie called Raising Jovestina. He had to go to Oshodi Under Bridge and stay for 7 days with the area boys and learn their lingo, learn their way of life, learn how they smoke, what they smoke, smoke with them, sleep, wake up, drink baraga and everything to be able to execute that movie perfectly. So yes, has there been anyone like that? And tell us through faces how you were able to maneuver through it.
Well, honestly, I would say, one has been able to, you know, shake me a little bit, and that has to be Sakaba. It's yet to be out, the return of Sakaba. Yes, naturally, I do not wear skin pickles, but I had to start learning how to wear skin pickles because of that project. I don't want to give out some certain things because it's not yet out. So I played a very, very seductive role in that movie.
I said
and coupled with the fact that my father is a pastor, I had to sit down for days to think about it. I was like, Tarey, are you sure you want to do this? What if your father now sees this thing? What will you say? If they now see this thing outside, will you be able to defend? I had a lot, so I was going back and forth. I was looking at the script. I was asking myself a million questions. Can I? Should I? It's not too late. You can back out. You can do this. So it was challenging for me because I was trying to, you know, put my father in the picture, put my career in the picture, put myself, like, do I want the world to see me in this perspective? Because it's a cinema job. It's going to be very big. So I'm like, do you want the world to see you in this way and all? And eventually I said, I crossed my T's and I dot my I's.
Oh yeah.
I'm going in, and I went in all out.
Wow.
And trust me, it's a banger.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, there's this thing going on in the entertainment industry, in the movie industry. There is this notion that the female actors are doing better than their male counterparts.
Obviously.
Please.
True.
Oh, so now, would you say that the female actors are more paid, are better paid than their male counterparts? Or what do you think? Why are they better financially? Why are they better than the men if they are all paid maybe almost equally, because they all face the same kind of stress and hustle on location and in some of the places? So what could you say is responsible? What would you say is responsible for the female doing better than their male?
Okay, I will say this, and I'm sure you'll be able to understand. We women, we are built to, you know, be diversified in nature.
Okay.
So actors' fees are not the same. Everybody has different fees when it comes to acting. So you can have 27 scenes and you'll be paid $1 million. I can have 27 scenes and be paid $2 million.
Okay.
Depends on how good you are and your, you know, your stay in the business and how much you've earned, your rank. So it determines your pay. And another thing is that female actors do more than just acting.
Okay.
They do more than just acting. So they influence. I'm not saying the male do not influence.
Okay.
If you're putting a lady here and you're putting a guy here, who's going to get the job first?
I still feel it depends on the kind of job.
Most times we get the favors more than the guys.
In terms of what? No, you said something now. You said that they do more.
Yes.
The female actors do more. What exactly do they do more?
Yeah, that's why I said I started with influencing. First off, besides acting, why you guys feel it's just acting that puts food on their table is because that's what you know them for more. Doesn't mean they don't have other things they're doing. Some have businesses they're running. Some are, you know, online influencers, bloggers. So there are other things they do besides acting that brings food to them. Initially, when you're starting off, acting does not put food on your table.
True.
You're going to do a lot of FOC. When I mean FOC, I mean free of charge. You're going to act for free because you want your face to be out there. But when your face comes out, brands will want to work with you. Real estate, everybody wants to do 1 or 2. They want your face for advert. And when they are paying, they don't pay small. Techno wants you to do advert for their phone or whatsoever. They're going to pay you big. Maybe brands in general that wants you to do advert, they're going to pay you big. So that's where their funding comes from. Then besides their actor fees, that's where most of the female actors get more money than the male actors.
How can we make this known to the society, to the public? Because the public doesn't see it the way you see it. Now, the public believe that every female actress there, in fact, yes, some 90%. In fact, it's a Nigerian thing, an African thing, that for a woman to be successful, it means you actually slept your way to the top.
Well,
you understand? So how do we make this known to the society that you don't necessarily have to be sleeping with a man?
Not necessarily.
You understand?
You don't need to.
You don't need to. You don't have to be with a man that is a sugar daddy or that is doing a whole lot or that is bankrolling you. So how do we make this?
Or woman? Because times have changed. I tell you the truth.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. But how do we make the society understand this fact?
First off, this is a better platform to make them know we are sensitizing the public already. Through, you know, this conversation. It starts from each and every one of us. Our group conversations, where we are, you know, placed in debates like this or conversations like this, you air your view to make people know that it's not about sleeping with. You can sleep with somebody and not get paid. You can sleep with a producer and not get a role. He can promise you heaven and earth.
And they can even give you so many roles, and when they get to post-production editing room, they chop up all those roles.
So the fact is that you can sleep with someone now in quest of, oh, you want to become popular. And in the end, you will not be popular. If your head no carry you no carry. It's as simple as that.
True.
So first off, it starts with our mindset. Let me throw this out now. Imagine me and you coming out from the hotel. What is the first perception people will have of the both of us coming out from the hotel? That
we went to do 1 or 2.
They are forgetting that a hotel is not only just for sex or whatever. You can have business meetings there.
A lot of business meetings.
You can have a lot of things. You can go there for, you know, you have an event that is coming up, you're checking out. But the first thing that comes to a human being's mind is, they have gone to do 1 or 2. They're always about the negative thing. So if they can change their mindset of understanding that, don't be quick to judge. Don't be quick to the fact that I'm sitting with him, the next thing you're thinking is that they're dating, they're sleeping with themselves. Or why is he giving her more roles? Obviously he has slept with her. No, if you're good, you're good. If you're not good, you're not good. Even if you sleep with 10,000 people, they will get tired at some point.
True.
You can't keep pushing a bad market and expect it to blow.
It
only blow with bad publicity.
That's true.
So if you're good, people will come for you naturally. So the best way to tell viewers out there is that stop with the negative mindsets. If you can stop with the negative mindset, then we'll make the world a better place.
Yeah.
Making the world a better place is something we need to undergo at this point now. Tarey seems to say that if you want to make it in life, especially in the movie industry, she says you should not have the thinking that you're too big, number one. Number two, if you see these two people coming out of a hotel, according to her, you should not have that mindset that something has gone down.
Yeah.
Different perspective, every malam with their own kettle.
Exactly.
Also, she also says that women in the industry feels like they get more roles or more money. No, most of these women influence, most of them have other jobs that
they do,
and that's what funds their kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
The one that Bobrisky decided to become a woman. You know how it is. We'll take a quick break. Now back to who we do have in the studio. We have Tarey and of course the delectable Omevidon. Now we do have a question here. Some days ago we lost someone really special in the Nigerian movie scene. We Junior Pope and others that in fact, if Junior Pope didn't die, we know the name
about those ones. Yes.
Now it's and after the death of Junior Pope, a lot has come to light. Someone like Angela Okorie, I think that's her name, she's come out to say, hey, a lot of dark things are happening in Nollywood. Now let's remove the fact that we had the security of discrepancies and some of the actresses coming out to complain that this is what they've been facing. For someone like you who's been doing this since 2019, you've obviously seen and of course unseen a lot of things in the industry. Now the darkness of the Nollywood industry, is it true that this has been happening or this is possible? Because we do know for a certain fact that at least some level of this exists. So Spill, give us an in-depth talk, all right? You're kind of a visionary in this point. You have done it and you're still doing it. 2024, you know, you the odds. Normally. So tell us, we feel there's this cloud of darkness surrounding Nollywood, in Nollywood as well. Is it true?
Well, I will say it is true. I'm not going to say it's not true. I remember the death of Junior Pope shook everybody. I cried my eyes out because, man, I love that guy. Like, I had to rant for the first time on my Instagram. I do not rant on my page. I had to rant because it was terrible. It was something that could have been avoided, honestly. And the envy and jealousy in Nollywood is too bad. Like, it's too heavy that your colleague can see you rising instead of, you know, going back to their drawing board to work on themselves and come back better. They prefer to take your name to Babalawo and do all sorts of, you know, devilish things just to bring you down. I remember when going to Asaba to film for The Return of Isakaba, I had a lot of people sending me DMs. Even when I was auditioning that day, after the audition, a lot of people came to me and were like, you're good, but be very careful, do not stay in Asaba. Make sure after you're done shooting, return back to Lagos. And I was like, why? I was like, the minute they notice you start shining in Asaba, they will come for you. And I was like, come for me in what way? And they're like, come for you spiritually, not just physically. They'll try you physically, but spiritually they'll come for you. So if you are not rooted in God or whatever you believe, be prepared for what your mouth cannot explain. And I was like, oh, okay, this is just from, you know, people around. And when I started filming, a lot of other people came and were like, Tarey, you they ought to. You know it's good for you, shoot me the wrong, go back Lagos, so anything you see, bear it. And I was like, is it that bad? Like, is there like, you don't want to know? A lot of things are happening in Asabahood. I call it Asabahood because those guys are on another level. Lagos is more of competition. The anger is I beef you, you beef me, I don't call you to my set, blah, blah. But those, the ones that go the extra mile to do fetish things, at the Asabahood, they can come, you know, and drag me. But it's the truth. You can't have 1,000 people lying about just one particular thing. Like, it's bad. And with Junior's Pope stuff, it's a slap on the industry. And I remember saying DGN and AGN should please conduct, even if it's a one-day fast, let everybody come together and pray for the industry, because the death rate is too much. Yes. Parents are scared, siblings are scared, loved ones are scared to allow their children or their loved ones to go into acting, because the death rate in Nollywood is too much. And they are not paying attention to it. We are more like, everything is not religion, everything is not religion. Well, everything boils down to religion, because the things that are happening in Nollywood is not normal. It's not normal. And if we're not taking it if we're not taking it, you know, seriously now, we're going to just have 1 or 2 people gathered in Nollywood.
Yeah. Okay, having said about the dark part, still we're still referencing Junior Pope's death. One of the things, aside being the spiritual aspect of it, is that he wasn't wearing a life jacket.
Yes.
So if he had worn a life jacket, maybe, just maybe, he would have survived. Now, as an actress, these are some of the things that you are exposed to. Have you been in a scene where your life was not, you people didn't take it into a kind of serious, have you been exposed to that kind of situation where you did not take those precautions into consideration, like you people didn't take all those kind of things, saving your life, safety first? I think that's actually the word. Safety. Have you ever been in that situation, and why didn't the producers and the rest take your life safety, the safety of everyone first, into serious consideration?
Okay, I'll tell you this for a fact, and I'm sure my colleagues out there who are also fast rising or young actors trying to build up their career, and even old cats in the industry will say this: most producers do not care. They just want to shoot, get their jobs done, and that's about it. Imagine having to go for a job. Water is just one of the hazards we face on set. There are other things that can happen on set or on your way to set that can take somebody's life. Those that do not have cars, let's say you want to fly the bus, you want to hop on bus to your location. You can be on your way going and you have accidents. Producers are not send you. The job continues. They'll keep filming. There was one, I just finished a production yesterday. And when we were discussing about Junior Pope, someone raised a conversation in between and said they were filming on sets and a naked wire shocked one of the actors.
Oh, goodness.
He died on the spot. Production continued. They delivered the guy to the morgue, and production continued. Like, they didn't stop to say, oh, we just lost somebody. They finished the movie. They didn't. So the fact is that we're exposed to different things on the daily. You can just be filming and this LED light for your head. Production continues. So you as an actress, what precaution are you taking for your own safety right now? Like I said, the only way I blame Junior Pope is that in as much as the production did not provide life jackets, he would have provided for himself.
Requested for one.
Yes, he would have found a way to request for one. So as an actor, if your producer, which is not supposed to be, they're supposed to cater for everything for you, bringing you to that set, everything you need to be safe on that set is supposed to be on standby. But if it happens that they are not making proper reservations for those things to be on set, make it for yourself, because if you die today, work continues. Exactly. Right. So I personally, if I'm on set and I feel like there are some certain things that are not in place to make me feel comfortable, I make myself comfortable on that project, even if it were to cost me spending my money. As far as I'm alive, that's what counts. We'll make back the
All right, quickly, as we round up the show, let's go a little bit deep and personal.
Okay.
Being this beautiful in the movie industry, it can also be a lacuda. Like, you know, a certain level or amount of men would want you. How can you decipher between those who really care about you and those who are just looking to play? Now, two, how do you now decide as to whom to be with in terms of finding a partner? Because everybody needs someone.
Do you know if she's in a relationship? Do you know if she has a partner?
The question I'm asking, how will you lead too.
Okay.
Why you always jumping?
Because you are one of the men that are liking her.
Wait, let me finish this talk peacefully. You know, there was one that she said LED light. I was looking. Everything about Johnson, me and Johnson were fighting on Sunday. That's why I always wear this on. I'll be like this in the studios. Or something, but that's by the way. So it's sometimes it can be really hard.
Yeah.
I know, trust me, I know how it is, especially for celebrities. We that work on TV, radio, movies.
Yeah.
It can be hard because everybody likes you.
True.
So you don't know who they talk to.
Yeah.
You know? So how are you able to decipher between
Okay, well, I'll be honest, it's not easy, first off, because you have different people from different sectors, different way of life to throw themselves at you. Yeah. Some who were born with sugar-coated mouths.
Exactly, not sugar or honey-coated.
So when they start with their lines, some are born actors.
Oh,
they give you those lines, those poetic lines that will spin your brain.
Man.
You know, ladies like sweet things.
Yeah.
So when you start hearing sweet things and somebody's always like, don't worry, don't stress, I'm going to take you out to wherever you want, and all of that. I would like to be sport at some point now.
Yeah, say it loud.
Country
why is your voice loud?
It's very, please say it again.
You know, say country hard. So by the time you are seeing somebody trying to take off some, you know, some pain from your shoulder,
somebody,
you know, you don't mind. You just want to lean on. And sometimes there's some bed you lean on, you will not wake up. So when you're trying to lean on, be very careful. So how I get to decide is that I just be friends with them, like we're friends. Let's just be friends.
Please be just friends.
Let's just be friends, because you cannot have multiple people in your space pursuing for love and you make the right choice. It's always very difficult. You know, being an actor, most times female actors, we're always alone. In all honesty, we are always alone. It's very hard for people to want to, you know, genuinely love you. Imagine today you are kissing Ike Ogbonna, tomorrow you are kissing Timini, next tomorrow you are playing romantic scene with my godson, next tomorrow you are doing, your man will just be in there, somebody is sending clip. I just saw your babe just now, she's coming out of the hotel with so and so person. How will your relationship stay? Like, it's hard. You can just have a video saying, like, you're on set and someone is sending clip of your set video to your guy, and you have not told your guy yet that you're on set. So the video is already trendy. Before you start debunking that is set, more havoc has been, been caused already. So it's hard for female actors to have, serious relationship. It's very hard. I'm not going to lie. So deciding, it takes the grace of God, honestly. That's why most of them just prefer to be in their space. And you can't do things as a celebrity secretly. They are going to fish you out one way or the other. Everybody wants to be in your space. Everybody wants to be in your matter. Everybody wants to know what you're doing. By the time you are quiet about your relationship, people start digging. They start being nosy, looking for what is not there, and start creating G's just to make you talk. So it's hard for for us to have relationship. It's hard for me to have a relationship because I myself, I'm trying to protect myself, protect my image. I don't want to be with someone that is, today we're cool, the next minute
we are fighting
because media is trying to throw asunder. So we just prefer to be on our own. Just day your day.
Day my day.
Before we wrap up the show, or this part of the show, 1 minute, quickly tell us your fans what to expect from you.
Yes, what are you working on right now?
Hey fans, thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for always watching, commenting and sharing. And this year I want you guys to brace up because it's going to be a very, very long, rough ride. And I think I have something under my sleeves. I think I'll be producing my first film probably this year.
Whoa! That's beautiful.
I'm looking forward to either a showcase or a cinema movie. So finger crossed, there's something spicy and juicy. So be prepared. I'm coming out fast and furious.
Wow, that's
Give us your social media handles.
Okay, so on all my platforms, I go by the name Pretty Tarey because I like to remind myself that I'm
Tarey spelled
Tarey.
Tarey.
Yeah.
So Pretty Tarey on all social media platforms.
Yeah.
All right, we've come to the end of this part of the show. What's up?